Hi, Peter Hudson, Head of Training and Recruitment with the World Golf Teaching Federation, listed world's top 50 coach, founder of the YGA and operator of the Free Lessons for Life program. And we're starting the new year now, and people will be looking at their goals or resolutions for the new year. And this goes out to those people that have set those goals or resolutions before and failed, and especially if they've used one of the goal and acronyms, SMART. So I looked at that, an acronym, and thought maybe we could come up with something a little bit better, because we're always operating under, if we always do what we've always done, we'll always get what we always got. So if we're not succeeding using that an acronym, then a new one I'm going to offer you now is called MUST. And the secret is already in the word. For me, any goal, if we're going to set it, it has to be a must. We must really want it. It is going to do so much for us that we haven't experienced or enjoyed before. It's going to be big, because it's not worth taking on that change unless it's big, because change isn't the easiest thing in the world to do. So my M, the start of must, is motivational. This goal should be extraordinarily powerful. So powerful that it brings up images in all of our senses to create a this must become reality attitude. The U of must is unbelievable. Think about this. If we want a goal and we haven't achieved it so far, it may be because some of the beliefs we hold about this goal. This is quite interesting with the SMART goal acronym, because this is covered by attainable, achievable, and real. And for me, those things hold us back because they leave us in possibly limiting beliefs that we have. So we must first go to the place where we're going to create something unbelievable to unpack the resources that we all have to get to where we need to be. So just give you a little, for instance, I had an inquiry from a guy that was playing in the US Open, and the course he'd chosen, which was probably a mistake, had carries of 220 to 25, and his carry distance was 220. Obviously very good short game, very accurate, great golfer. And he said, all I need to do is increase my yardage by 5 yards. But for me, that in itself was what was limiting it. So if he'd asked himself the question, how could I hit it 320? How can I be one of the biggest hitters on the tour? Then we have to look at so many different places. We have to be so much more creative. We have to unpack things that we've never even looked at before. And by doing that, it's possible that we get to 260, 270, which really makes him a player if he's got that, if he does have that short game. So, go for unbelievable and then work backwards how that could happen if it was a possibility. This is what happened in the how to have a hole-in-one guarantee. When I was asked that question, well, how can you guarantee it? That opened up a way of thinking that I'd never been to before. The S of must, this can be two S's if you like, specific and the steps. So without doubt, that being specific about what it is that you actually want is necessary. But also, if we go to the unbelievable part, then the step that you need or want to achieve as a minimum will be just one of the steps on the way to what you might describe at this moment as impossible, but it's going to be reasonably the same journey. And the last one, T of must, and this is time bound, so again I'm going back to SMART, but I'm going to do it very, very differently, because again this unpacks resources within you that you don't even know that you've got. And the question is, how can I make this happen 10 times quicker than it's ever happened before? And once you look at that, that expands and also multiplies exponentially the motivational value and the beliefs that you have about achieving this goal. There are many ways that we can times by 10 the speed at which we attain something. But just imagine for a second the amount of focus and dedication that you're going to give when you decided to do it 10 times quicker than it's ever been done before. So, in summary, MUST is the new acronym. Make sure you really, truly must have it, what it is that you want, and that it's going to empower you, and it's going to change all of any unlimited beliefs you already hold and move you on. So have a great 2023. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for listening.